Stella no Mahou, or the Magic of Stella, is from Silverlink Studio, whose notable work is Ange Vierge? Ange Verge? Wait, no, that's not a notable work. One of their notable work is Tanaka-kun is Always Listless, a title that is my lisp worst enemy. And also the anime that I was watching but got bored pretty quickly. It originates from a 4-panel manga that started back in 2012. Honestly, I started watching this anime because of the art. I didn't have a lot of expectation, but at this point, that's my motto. Don't watch an anime with high expectation because you'll just disappoint yourself. This is an anime about high school girls creating video games. More specifically, it focuses on our narrator, Tamaki Honda, who is an amateur artist. She was pulled into the world of indie gaming, and this is her journey in making video games. I'd tell you more in this section, but honestly, that is the basic premise of the story. It's pretty simple and easy to follow. There isn't much to say rather than it's a slice of life anime, what you expect. One thing about 4-panel manga and when it gets translated into anime is that they generally don't have a real direction or a plot. It just goes with the flow, which in this case is whatever the mangaka is thinking about. For the Magic of Stella, there is an endpoint, or technically 2 endpoints. This is a plus for me because I tend to get bored and distracted with an anime that doesn't lead you anywhere. I really love the characters in this anime, most especially the narrator herself, only because of her love for middle-aged men. It's great. It reminds me of Yuri from Anne Happy and her tragic love. A character I did have a problem with, and I assume this is for most people, has to be with Minaha. Think of her like Azusa from K-On! When she first joined the band, except Minaha is ruder and rowdier. She gets tamed a bit towards the end, and I understand the reason for her. It's to make Tamaki go through her character arc. She's not even in the club in the first place, and somehow she's leading the project. Another character that I have a problem with, but not really a problem, is Kayo. Even though Kayo is a main character, I feel as if she doesn't have as much development as the other club members. I think this is because there isn't a problem directed at her. She's the only one who's free from it if we're only talking about main characters. Every other club members have their own demons they have to fight. Sheena with her shyness, Ayame with her past writing, Tamaki with her drawing capabilities, and while Kayo does kind of conflict with her music, she doesn't struggle through them. She stays on the same platform while everybody else moves on. Though it can be said that she's probably already went through her own resolution. I don't know why I'm talking about this when this anime's motto is to be as simple as possible. Now I want to watch some K-On! And then I have to wonder whether Taro is actually a college student or not, because she seems to be popping up everywhere, most especially when Tamaki needs help. Also, what the fuck is with the cat ears? They made it seem like it was a headband all this time, but it was an actual cat, but the ears aren't even the same size. I don't understand. That, or she was wearing a headband the entire time, but later on in the episode she did a switcheroo while she was off screen. I can't get over the fact that somebody made a comment saying that Taro is Tamaki's dad in Magical Girl form. It sounds pretty legit at this point. I really love the coloring of this anime. It's so light and fluffy. The characters are cute, and I love the rough draft of the middle-aged men. Although I do notice when I start focusing on their faces that their eyes, for some characters, or for most characters, are a bit lopsided. The most obvious for me has to be Minaha. There is something wrong with her eyes because they do not look centered. Maybe this is their way of saying that eyes are like sisters, not identical twins. Who knows? The ending is in the same format as episode 6, except this time Tamaki finds out her true purpose in joining the club. I thought this is repeating itself, since didn't Tamaki go through a flashback with Yumine? Apparently not, because she saw a random kid at the beach inventing a new game and suddenly she's got a light bulb moment. That I don't know exactly. If you like slice of life, sure, maybe. If you like cute and fluffy things, definitely. This anime doesn't do much in order to be unique or exciting. It wallows in being average. I don't have a big problem with that, consider one of my favorite anime is Hana Yamata. Please note that even though it is a favorite anime of mine, it is nowhere near my top 10 list. I can see people being bored by this, but I'd say give it a couple of episodes.